Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So recently I was cleaning my office and found inside of the closet a box that has come with me through 2 moves. And as you've seen from the title, I'm sure, this box carries all of my empties for the last 2 years. I kid you not, it is the last 2 years of empties that I've been collecting just for this video. If you like videos like this, make sure to leave me a comment down below. Make sure to subscribe and give this video a thumbs up to let me know that I should keep making more like these. With that being said, let's get right into the video. All right, you guys, make sure that you have your drink ready, your snack ready, because this is a long one. This, I think, will be a true representation of what I really buy, what's worth buying over and over again. Like I said, it's been 2 years of collecting this stuff and they are empty. So even though it may not seem like a lot, it is 2 years worth of stuff that you use the entire product and then you decide that you want to go and buy it again. So this is really a good list of recommendations of things that I would purchase again and things that have been effective for me. So I'm actually going to take this whole box and just put it on the floor for now. All right, so now that the box is to the side, I'm just gonna pick out random things and then I'll have them organized for you by hair, face, and body down below so that if you're interested in any of these products, you can just find it through the header below. But right now they're just all tossed in there in the box, and so we'll just pull them out as I grab them. Now the first one I'm gonna grab is the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Restorative Conditioner with sea kelp and argan oil. This is a bulk size that I purchased from BJ's. And the reason I buy this in bulk from BJ's is because I love this so much for detangling. It is able to be used as a leave-in conditioner, but I don't leave it in. I just use this to detangle. It gives you fabulous slip. If you have curly hair, as I do, as I'm sure you can see, I really highly recommend this. I've only seen this particular one from Shea Moisture in BJ's or in this size, in a bulk size. This is the 34 ounce. And every single time I go to BJ's, I'm not sure if Costco has it or Sam's Club, but every time I go to BJ's, I purchase this. Along with that, we also have the Shea Moisture Raw Shea Butter Moisture Retention Shampoo with sea kelp and argan oil. This is along the same line as the conditioner. It's from the same brand. Shea Moisture is one of my absolute favorite brands for hair. I don't really use their products and I'm not really familiar with their body products or facial products, but their hair items, I love their hair items. They seem to work really well for my hair, and my hair really appreciates it. So I always buy it. I also like that they are certified organic, natural, cruelty-free, family-owned and operated, ethically traded, all of the good stuff that comes with Shea Moisture. But for this shampoo particularly is good for moisture, as the shampoo label says. This leaves your hair very moisturized. You can feel that it's softer, it's hydrated. It's not as tangled when I go to detangle it with the other conditioner. This one is not the only one I use, but I have thrown out the other bottle. I'll leave an inlay around here somewhere that shows my other favorite Shea Moisture shampoo, which is the Jamaican black castor oil and apple cider vinegar shampoo. That one is the one that I use most, and then it leaves your hair very clean. This one will leave it very soft, but not squeaky clean. So this one is good if you've only gone a week without washing your hair, or it hasn't been that long. The apple cider vinegar and Jamaican black castor oil one from Shea Moisture is fabulous if you've gone longer than a week with it, without washing your hair. If you've gone a week with using a lot of products in your hair, that one will leave your hair very clean, feeling squeaky clean, but not dry. None of the Shea Moisture products that I've used so far have ever left my hair feeling dry, brittle, more tangled than not. I know that some If you've ever tried some shampoos, they will actually knot your hair up more as you're lathering it in. These have not done that to me. The Jamaican black castor oil or the raw shea butter line, both of them work great. I love both of them. Okay, and speaking of the Jamaican black castor oil, we have two babies here. We have two of them that are, as you can tell from the back, they are completely empty. And this is the Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner with shea butter, peppermint, and apple cider vinegar. You guys, when I tell you I love this, let these two empty jars prove that I love these. So this is a leave-in conditioner. Let me not bang them as I'm talking. This is a leave-in conditioner that leaves your hair very soft, moisturized, silky. It's not too thick. But what I will say is not to go overboard with these because it's more cream than it is a liquid leave-in, if that makes any sense. The consistency, let's see if I can even, I don't think either one of them has anything. Yeah, see? Maybe you can tell from right there. Let's see. That's what's left. And the consistency is more of a cream than a liquid, so you don't want to go overboard with these. But when I tell you that this will make styling curly hair a breeze, it's gonna make your life so much easier and your hair so much healthier. It also, because it's retaining that moisture, giving your hair so much shine. My curls really pop when I use this. Again, don't use too much. Section your hair off when you're using these and you'll be good to go. Another thing that I love for curly hair, and another brand that I like for curly hair, is the Cantu products. So this is the Cantu Shea Butter for Natural Hair Moisturizing Curl Activator Cream. And this is something that I use every single time I wash my hair. Recently, I've been very lazy with doing my hair. So really, I just wash, I do a deep mask, and then a deep treatment mask, and then I will use a leave-in cream with this leave-in cream. So the leave-in cream is the moisturizer that's going to make sure that your curls stay healthy, help with frizz, and then this is the cream that will help those curls bounce and kind of get some definition, along with giving you additional moisture and frizz control. So this one, you are absolutely able to use it alone. But because I've been so lazy recently with my hair and I haven't been wanting to deal with it, I use both of these together. And my curls will last all week until I wash my hair again and then repeat the process. And they are frizz-free, they're not dry, they don't tangle. So really, if you are interested or in the market for something for curly hair that will help you cut down on a lot of the steps that are involved with it, give this one a try. This one is very good. All right, so next up I have a body product actually, and this is the Dr. Bronner's Pure Castile. Is it Castile or Castile? Let's say Castile soap. It's the Castile soap from Dr. Bronner's in the almond scent. And I'm sure you've seen this everywhere, but this is the only body wash that I use actually, because I have very dry skin. And so something that's more natural and softer, if you will, with less harsh astringents and things like that, are going to be better for my skin. And I've been using Dr. Bronner's for a long time. I trust them, I love them, they're clean. I'm sure you've heard all of the great reviews about Dr. Bronner's, but one thing that I did discover this past summer was that I deviated from the almond oil and I went for the blue peppermint oil, Dr. Bronner's body wash, well, Castile soap that I use as a body wash. And the peppermint one during the summertime was great because it gives you that minty freshness. Gives you the minty freshness when you're walking out of a hot shower and then the cold air hits you and you just feel very fresh in the summer. It's an extra bonus of the peppermint. And here in Florida, it was always hot, muggy, disgusting. So that was nice. But what I will say is that if you have dry skin, you must use a lotion after using the peppermint scented one because it does dry out your skin. The peppermint, I think it has the peppermint essential oil. That's what gives it the scent, and it was drying out my skin more than the almond oil, this almond one did ever. And so while the peppermint one smells great, it is great, just be mindful that if you have dry skin, it will dry your skin out. At least it did for me. And so once I went back to the almond one, I didn't have that problem anymore. I still lotion up every day after the shower, but if I skipped a day or if that feeling of tightness when your skin is dry right after the shower, I didn't get it with this one. So my number one top pick, of course, is the Dr. Bronner's almond oil. The next one would be peppermint, but again, with peppermint, just make sure that you are lotioning up. All right, let's see, what's another one? Oh, okay, so here's the lotion that I was using. It's super dirty, super dirty. As you can tell, it's much loved, but this is the one that I was using after my showers, and this is the Cerave moisturizing cream. And while I love the Cerave brand, you guys know that I love the Cerave PM facial moisturizing lotion. I've used that forever, and I have mentioned that on this channel many times. This one is not my favorite. This one is a cream, so it is thicker, but I did not feel that it was very hydrating. I didn't feel like it was really doing much. It's kind of hard to work in for a cream, and the pump, once the product got halfway, so it's empty right now, but once the product got about halfway, the pump no longer worked. And so the component, as you can see, it's a pump. You're supposed to pump all the way to the bottom. And I was always having to open this one and take the product out with my hand. It wasn't functional for me, and it was annoying because this is something that I don't like, sticking my hands into products. I think that's very unhygienic, and it introduces a lot of germs and bacteria into the product. So, you know, product makers, get your components right. If you're going to give me something with a pump, make sure it pumps all of the products all the way from the bottom. But as for the product itself, it's okay. It wasn't my favorite. Like I said, I do have dry skin, and so maybe if you don't have dry skin, this would be more moisturizing for you and you would like it better. But for me, I bought it once, and this is the last time I'm ever gonna buy this one again. Oh man. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have 4 of the Thayers Witch Hazel Toner. Why can't I say that word? Toner. Thayers Witch Hazel Toner in the rose petal scent. They do have other scents. I believe they have aloe vera. They have a lemon one. They may have a mint. I'm not sure about that. But I always get the rose petal, the rose petal witch hazel scented Thayers. And I mean, let this speak for itself. I love this. I love how natural it is. I love how it's not too trying. Now, if you take this in your hand and you're constantly just squirting this on your face without any restraint, it will dry you out. It's witch hazel. But used properly, then this is an amazing toner that's very natural. So I do like using retinoids, I do like using retinol, I do like using AHAs. And so having something that's more mild, that's gonna help to just balance the pH of your skin before you start putting on all of your treatments and just clear off anything that's left, if there is anything left. This one is very good for that. This has never given me any issues when I combine it with other products. It's never making me break out. It does calm your face down. So if you are red, if you have redness, if you have inflammation, it does help tone all of that down. And you can kind of see that right away when you apply it and you let it sit there for a minute. You're able to see your face kind of less red with this one. I have never tried any of the other ones because I love this rose petal one so much. In fact, I have 4 of them here that are empty. I have 1 in my bathroom right now, 1 in my office for my daytime skincare, and I have another one that's a backup under my sink. And so when I tell you I love this, I don't play. I keep backups everywhere. I really like this. Here is another toner. And this toner is the Derma E Anti-Wrinkle Toner. Why can't I say that word, toner? The Derma E Anti-Wrinkle Toner with vitamin A and glycolic acid. So I have two of these, and that's because I was trying this out to try not to replace the Thayers, but just to try something new because I've had to take a break from my tretinoin. So for my retinol, I've had to take a break, and I tried to still get the same effect of the exfoliation every day, and I thought that this would be a gentle way to do that. And to be honest, these were okay. They're 6 fluid ounces for almost $20. I would get these from Walmart and they're $18 a piece at the time that I bought them. I didn't really see much exfoliation with this. It is very gentle. So if you have sensitive skin, if you have acne prone skin, if you are new to using acids like a glycolic acid, if you haven't used lactic acid, if you haven't used any of the acids that will help exfoliate your skin, I do think that this is a very good one to try because it is very gentle. For me, I'm used to the stuff. Give me the big guns. I like getting all of the dead skin off. I've had to take a break recently that I will talk about in my next video. Hint, hint. Make sure that you're subscribed down below so that you can find out why I've had to take out a little break of all of my acids and my chemicals and stuff. So this is a good one to try. It is from a very reputable brand. They're a clean brand. They are GMO free, cruelty free, vegan, gluten free, soy free, and the bottle itself is recyclable. So a good one. It will work very slowly. I'll say that. It would work very, very slowly for you. I got 2 of them because I finished one and I wanted to try it and see if I just needed more time or if this really was just something that was too soft for me, too gentle for me at this point. And it was. Now, oh, another hair product. Okay, so this is the deep treatment mask that I use every single time. Let me see if there's another one in here. There is. Okay, so I use this one every single time I wash my hair. I deep treat my hair at least once a week. I'm not gonna lie, these days, because I've been so lazy, there have been times where I go 2 weeks before I wash it, and then I use this one again. But this is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Mafura Oil Intensive Hydration Hair Mask with African Rock Fig and Baobab Oil. Girl, boy, folks, whoever is watching this video, get you one of these. Matter of fact, this is so good. Don't get you one. Get yourself a multi-pack of this if you can find it. If I can find it for you, I'll link it down below. Matter of fact, if I can find multi-packs of all the things that I recommend you buy in a multi-pack because they're that good, I will leave it linked down below so that you don't even waste your time buying the one. I'm so sure you're gonna like it that I'll leave you the multi-pack so that you can just go straight and have your backup for when it becomes your favorite as well and it's running out. You'll have a backup underneath your sink just like me. But this one, when I tell you, it leaves your hair so soft, so shiny, so supple. Even when I've been super lazy, and I haven't washed my hair for a week or 2, this thing just brings it back to life. I will always purchase this. I just love it so much. It smells amazing, first of all. Yeah, you can still smell it. See, it's so empty. I wipe these things clean. I really, like, can you see that? Like, let me shine the light in there. Can you see that? I make sure I do not let a single drop of this go to waste because it's just my favorite. It works so well for my hair. I think this would work well on any type of hair. Of course, I can only vouch for hair like mine, which is curly and it's not too thick. I don't have hair that's very thick, but it's curly and it is dry and prone to frizziness. So I think that this is so great. It'll work on thin hair, it'll work on curly hair, it'll work on wavy hair. If you have low porosity, if you have high porosity, this is just a good one all around. What I will say is that this is a hair mask and it's very thick because it is very moisturizing. So if you have very thin hair, very thin, straight hair, use this lightly, but still use this. That's how good it is. Make sure that you're not going overboard and using too much, but it's still going to give you hair like you've never seen before. I don't know what they put in this, honestly, but it's like amazing. It's like a miracle treatment for your hair. It has no sulfates, no parabens, no phthalates, no paraffin, no mineral oil, no synthetic fragrance, no synthetic color, no DEA, no animal testing, so it's cruelty free. And again, it's Shea Moisture, one of my favorite brands. I will forever like Shea Moisture because I like what their products do for my hair. I like how their products are on their cleaner side. And again, this one is just a must try. I am for sure gonna leave it linked down below. Make sure that you check it out. Okay, and to, I think, wrap up the hair section, let me make sure my camera is still on. Yes. But to wrap up the hair section, I have this Garnier Fructis Style Pure Clean Styling Gel. This is just a normal gel. It's supposed to be on the cleaner side. It's 98% naturally derived, 24-hour hold. What I will say is that this is just your standard gel, but because it is just like your standard gel, it is prone to flaking. And if you use a lot of this and then scratch your hair, or your hair, something happens to touch your head while you have this on, you'll get white flakes. And so while I used the whole thing, as you can see, it's empty. It has a very firm hold. Just be mindful that it does flake, and you will have white dandruff looking thingies in your hair, even though it's not really dandruff, it's just the flakes from the gel. All right, let's get into some face stuff. And look in here. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. Can I tell you, if you've ever shopped at TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Ross, Burlington Coat Factory, stores like that, and you find a product that you like, try to go back right away and get more of it. I don't know, and to be honest, I haven't done much research on what I'm about to say, but I don't know if they just have worked directly with some vendors and they have their products there just for them, or if they're getting the overstock from stores that are boutiques. And so this next product that I'm going to show you, I loved, and it's from Marshalls. But unfortunately, I can't link it below because I don't find it online. I don't find it on Amazon. I don't even find it in TJ Maxx or Marshalls anymore. And I've gone back to look for it. And so if you find it, please send me a link because I actually really do highly recommend. I'm still going to include it in this video because it's an empty and I recommend it. So if you see it, go and get it, which is the formula number 1310 Cucumber Cleansing Micellar Water. It looks like this, and it has 16 fluid ounces. And I remember this was on sale for like $5 or $6. And I said, $5 or $6 for such a big bottle. Okay, let's give it a try for a micellar water. This one is even better than my simple micellar water. And I want to venture and say it might be on par to Bioderma. Might be on par to that. But this one is so great. So this is the Cucumber Cleansing Micellar Water. Like I said, it will clean the gunk out of your face. This one, you can actually tell it's a cleansing water, but it has a lot of soap in it, if that makes sense. Or the thing that's going to clean your face, that's not just the water. Once I would put it on a cotton pad and wipe my face, you could see the traces of, I'm going to call it soap just because I'm not really sure what the cleanser is inside of it, but I would put it on a cotton pad, wash my face, and I could see that there was soap. So I would use two. I would use one to give the first wipe around and then the second one to wipe it all off. When I tell you my face was moisturized, cleansed, hydrated, it didn't have any crazy amount of scent. It was very clean smelling. I think it's from the cucumber, but it was very clean smelling and it was fabulous. I wish I could find this one again. If I ever see it anywhere, I'm gonna buy it in bulk. If they have 2 or 3 of these, then I'm gonna be buying 2 or 3 of them. It says it's gentle cleansing, soothes, refreshes, hydrates, removes impurities, refreshes, and renews the skin with cucumber extract, rose extract, and lavender oil. So again, I am really gonna try my hardest to link this one for you just because I love it as a micellar water. I think that this is amazing, amazing. It's honestly better, like I said, than the simple one, and it worked for me. I loved it. It's just too bad that I found it at Marshall's and I can't find it again. It's sad. It's really sad when you find a product that you love and then you can't find it again. Long one. Are you still with me? Give me a thumbs up and the emojis down there if you are still here with me. But another product, Vanicream Facial Cleansing Cream. I have talked about this many times. This is another one that I use every day to clean my face, to clean up the sunscreen. By the way, right now what I have on is just sunscreen. I'm going to talk about that. I think there's a bottle in here. So if you're wondering, that's what I have on today. But this is the Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. Very soft, very moisturizing, won't strip your face, won't interact with anything that's going on in your face. So if you're having a bout of acne, if you're going through a depilatory stage, so if you are exfoliating with a retinol, AHA, anything that you're cleansing, that you're exfoliating with, this is going to be super gentle with that. And I've talked about it before, so if you want to know more about it, I'll link some videos up here where I've talked about it. But yeah, another good one to try. Oh my gosh, you guys, I don't know if I can carry all of these, but I'm gonna try because I know one day someone's gonna question whether I really use the products that I recommend here. And so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Yes, I think 7. Whew. Can you see this? Let's see, can I grab all of them? Okay, look. We have 7 of the Crystal Mineral Deodorant Roll-On Lavender and White Tea. This is my absolute favorite deodorant. I've talked about this on other videos. Again, I'll have it linked up here so you can check those videos out. But this is just further proof that when I say I recommend something and that I love something, it's because I am constantly using it. I can vouch for it. This one is 24 hours. It is aluminum free. It's on the cleaner side. It's made with essential oils, no aluminum, like I said, paraben free and hypoallergenic. I talk about this many times. This is the only one I use. They do have other scents. I can't speak to the other scents because as you can see, these are all purple tops. So these are all the ones that are lavender and white tea. I only buy this one and I buy it in bulk. Again, I will leave it linked for you down there in bulk so that you can go ahead and make this one your favorite as well. All right, you ready for the count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of the Cerave PMs. So this is the Cerave PM Facial Moisturizing Lotion. This is the one that I use at night for my nighttime skincare routine. Again, fabulous. I love this one. This is not the one that I've been using recently though. I got very curious and decided to try the Neutrogena that comes in the blue glass container that's full of hyaluronic acid. So I took a break from this just because I was curious and I wanted to try that one. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bottles don't lie that I really do like and recommend this. It will work for you if you are using, again, prescription grade medication for your face. If you are using any types of other serums, moisturizers, this will all go great with that. Oh my gosh, I just found another one that I found at TJ Maxx or Marshall's, and I have not seen ever again. So this is the Coupe and Daisy brand, and it's the Brighten Up Glow Serum with vitamin B3 and pineapple extract. So again, this is a good one that is good if you are new to exfoliants and if you are in the store and you see this one. I have seen other color tops for the same brand, and the different color tops will have different extracts and different purposes for them, but this is the one that is to exfoliate your skin. I liked it. It does leave your skin soft. It does leave your skin hydrated. I did see very, very faint blemish fading, a dark spot fading. So it did take using up the whole bottle to see the faint effects of some dark mark pigmentation reduction, but it's a good one. I would recommend it if you're ever in Marshalls, TJ Maxx or Marshalls, and you are curious about it. Give it a try, see if you like it. All right, you guys, we are almost winding down to the end of all the products here. So the next one is another one I have talked about over and over again, another one that I have made other videos about, and that's the Liliana Vitamin C Serum, Liliana Naturals. Here I have 3. I'm positive I have more, but they have just gone through 2 moves. So I'm sure some got lost along the way. I ended up with 3. Right now I am working on another one because I stopped using it and immediately I saw all the difference from when I'm not using it. Then when I am, when I returned again to using it, within 2 days, I saw that my fine lines were starting to blur out again. My face was starting to be hydrated and just wonderful sparkling skin, you know, vitamin C, all of the goodness vitamin C does for your face. I saw that happening again once I came back to it. So if you're in the market for a vitamin C, try this one. At this price point, I don't think you're going to get better. I've tried other ones that have just let me down, failed me, really made me cry. Watch this video up here or up here if you are curious about which ones those were. But this is going to be a holy grail item for me. I love it. I love the component. I love the product. I love everything about it. Okay, something else that I get from Amazon, just like the Liliana Naturals, is Awake Human Organic Facial Moisturizer in Unscented. This is something I was looking for just because I wanted to try a new facial moisturizer that was kind of like the Cerave PM, but for daytime use. And I have to be honest, I did not like this. So this is very clean. It is very clean. It's GMO free. It's not tested on animals, 100% natural and vegan. And the number 1 ingredient in this is aloe vera juice. So you know it's going to be very hydrating. The second one is jojoba oil, then a sweet almond oil, safflower oil. It's all natural, very hydrating just from the first batch of ingredients there that I read. You can tell that there's a lot of goodness in here. What I didn't like is that it is a very thick cream. It's very thick. For all of the ingredients that sound moisturizing, for me on my skin, it was not moisturizing. It just gave me kind of like a cream mask, if that makes any sense, where there's just a layer of cream on your face. It's not really sinking in. It's not really hydrating. It's just on your face. I hope that's the best way I can explain it. If you would like to try it because you're in the market for something that is a daily moisturizer that's very clean, that you think might give you a lot of hydration, then you can try this one. I will leave it linked down below. It has really great reviews, but I just cannot vouch to those reviews because of the effect that it had on my own skin, where it was not hydrating, it didn't seep in, it didn't really moisturize, it didn't do anything beneficial for my hyperpigmentation, it didn't do anything to help with blemishes, it just wasn't doing anything other than sitting on my face as a layer of cream. Okay, so I've been talking for so long that my voice is getting raspy. I don't know if you can hear me. I just took a sip of water. Let's see if that helps. But We're winding down here, you guys, I promise. But the next product I have is another one I have spoken about. You guys know this is my all-time favorite. It's the Australian Gold Mineral Lotion Non-Greasy Antioxidant Rich Sunscreen, and it's tinted. I love this. This is completely empty. My one caveat to this recommendation, because I do highly recommend it, is also one of my biggest gripes with this company, and that is that they do not produce this same exact formula in a tint that is darker than my complexion. And even for my complexion, this can get a bit light for me. And so I do sometimes, when I'm gonna go out and about, tone it down with some bronzer, do some very slight contouring and shading with bronzer, and then it matches more with my chest and more natural for my complexion. So what I will say is take this with a grain of salt because it is amazing. It acts like a primer. I've talked about this before, where I've worn this under makeup and it's great. I've worn this, mostly I wear this alone now and then just put makeup on top of it, and it's great. It doesn't cause pilling of your products that you're laying underneath it, which is also great. And it is SPF 50 with oxybenzo free, fragrance free, PBA free, phthalate free, hypoallergenic, dermatologist tested, pediatrician tested, reef-friendly, and no animal testing. So everything about this is great, except for my biggest gripe with them, which is that they need to start making this same exact formula in different tints for everyone so that they can have a more universal appeal. But I do still recommend it. I do still use it every day. I'm using it right now. Like I just mentioned, I have it on my face, and definitely try this one out if you are in the market for a new daily SPF. Okay, and the final two products that I have, I'm just gonna talk about them together because I got them for the same intended purpose, and so they are kind of similar, which is Aveeno. They're both from Aveeno, and one is the Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer with SPF 30, and one is the Smart Essentials Daily Nourishing Moisturizer with SPF 30. So they look like this, and mostly I always gravitated towards the Positively Radiant. This is the one that my dermatologist recommended to me once we started on the tretinoin regimen, and we started really tackling the issues that were going on with my face at the time. This one worked great under all of the layering that I was doing with the products. I used it every morning. I did see that it helped the condition of my skin. It helped to protect my skin, and this one is great. The problem with this one, for me, which is a problem for me now, is that I was trying to deviate away from the chemical sunscreens. The sunscreen specifically is the oxybenzone. So I would use this one first, and then as a daily moisturizing sunscreen with the SPF, and then I would layer another SPF on top, which was the SPF 50 of the botanical sunscreen from Australian Gold. These work fabulous together. If you are really not about that wrinkle life, if you're not about putting your face through the UVA and the UVB damage, if you can, buy these two together and layer them. They work great. If you are not opposed to the oxybenzone. So in my search of trying to find something that was like this, but a tad cleaner, so that it was maybe a mineral sunscreen or it didn't have the oxybenzone, I tried this one without realizing it also has oxybenzone. And so I was just looking in the drugstore quick. I said, okay, Smart Naturals, Smart Essentials, Daily Moisturizing with SPF 30. I got it. This one is more oily than this one, than the Positively Radiant. I will still recommend the Positively Radiant because it sinks into your skin, it moisturizes your skin. You can see the effects of it helping with dark spots or hyperpigmentation, helping with just layering of other products on top of this. This is great for that. This one I don't recommend, and I don't recommend it because it is oily. it leaves a film of oil on your face, and throughout the day it gets even oilier. That was my experience. Again, I am prone to oily skin, acne prone, sensitive, so this might have been something that just happened to me, but the product itself to me felt very oily. So just keep that in mind, that it's a okay one if you have dry skin. Overall, I recommend the Daily Moisturizing from the Positively Radiant line. That one will work on all skin types. That one I recommend all around for all circumstances. Oof, that was a lot of talking and that was a lot of products, but I'm finally ready to empty this bag out, ready to empty this box out, ready to make some more space. And I will tell you what I'm making more space for in my next video. So make sure that you are subscribed. Make sure that you like this video if you liked it, and leave me a comment about any of these products. If you have any questions, I know that I went through each one very fast because there were so many from 2 years of stockpiling. So if you have any questions, leave me a comment down below asking me. I will answer each and every one that I see down there. And thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna go pick up this mess now, put it back in the box, and finally put it on the garbage. Again, thank you so much for watching. I so appreciate you being here, and I want you to know that you are so appreciated. Bye.